I met a guy named Michael Lazarus. He showed up at the library while I was studying.
Are you sure that was his name?
Yeah, and he looked just like you described him. He gave me this card.
What did he want?
To know where Jessica is.
Jessica? Why?
I don't know. He mentioned both your names, but it was like Jessica was the one he was interested in. He seemed like kind of weird.
Yeah.
So, if you still love Christian, why'd you marry him?
It's complicated. I don't know. I need some time. I need some time to know what I should do and figure out whether or not I'm doing the right thing.
But Mitch won't let you.
No, he keeps breathing down my neck. I mean, if he would just lay off, I don't know, maybe I could figure a way out.
Can I help? Distract him or something?
You know something? I think I have an idea that just might work. Positive. But you have to say everything that we talked about. I mean, exactly.
Pardon me. Hello.
Yeah, is this Michael Lazarus?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
It's Rex Balsam. You gave me your card at the Landview U Library, remember? You told me to call you if I got any information about where Jessica Buchanan is.
Yes. Do you have something for me?
Maybe. How much is it worth to you?
$1,000, if the information is good. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. Okay, Jessica's in Boston. The address is 1619 Cromwell Street, apartment 3B.
Thank you. You'll have the money shortly.
So, what happens when he gets to Boston and no Jessica?
So I guess you just tell him that, she left before he got there.
He'll never buy that. He'll know I was lying.
Yeah, but he'll never be able to prove it.
It's risky. He didn't seem like the kind of guy who likes to be disappointed.
No, he's not.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna go talk to someone who can hopefully figure out a way for me to get out of this.
I'm gonna tag along?
No, I think I need to do this alone.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Be careful.
Thanks.
I think that Natalie's staying with this Mitch guy because she's trying to protect me, or someone else closer to her.
Yeah, Mitch. You know, he's been known to have like a mesmerizing effect on young women.
Yeah, but he finds where they're vulnerable and he attacks.
What did Natalie say to you?
Just that she wanted to stay with him, Mitch, or Michael as she called him.
Oh, so she doesn't know that you know who he really is?
No, I didn't know anything until Mrs. Davidson told me that Michael Lazarus is Mitch Lawrence.
All right, what happened after she told you that she wanted to stay married to him?
Well, then she took off and I went after her. We ended up at Mitch's house. And then she made a big deal about kissing him in front of me.
Yeah, but she didn't mean it, Bo. I mean, I'm positive of that.
We gotta go over there, Commissioner.
No, not yet.
I have a commissioner.
No, and Christian, we don't go off half-cocked when lives are at stake.
Yeah, but Natalie's there.
Christian, he's right.
Look, I know you want to get this guy, but we can't go storming over there making a bunch of empty threats. Otherwise, we're going to tip Lawrence off, make it easy for him to cover his tracks.
So what are we gonna do? Just sit here and wait?
Yeah, because he's cocky. He's going to make a mistake. That's when we nail him.
All right, well, you guys can do what you want, but I'm going over there.
No, Christian, listen, por favor, cálmate.
Don't tell me to come down, man. This guy's dangerous. He's a killer.
Do you think about something happening to Natalie or to you? Listen to the commissioner. He's doing it right. Trust me, I know.
Okay.
Hey, Tony, why don't you head over to St. Anne's and check on Allison Perkins. See if she's had any contact with Mitch Lawrence recently, all right? Also see how she is mentally, see if she's in any shape to answer questions.
Right.
Christian, your brother's right. Are you gonna be able to stay cool about this?
Uncle Bill, I need your help.
Natalie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What are you guys doing here?
We've been so worried about you.
Sweetheart, we've kind of figured out what's going on.
I'm just glad you got away from that guy safe. You sure you okay?
No, I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all.
What is it? Tell us.
Yeah, Natalie, we want to help you. Tell us what's going on.
Natalie, you don't have to be afraid.
Honey, Mitch can't hurt you now, okay?
And I'm gonna make sure that you have police protection.
Hey, if you want to talk private, we can.
No, that's okay. Actually, maybe I should say all this in front of the three of you.
Why not say it to me as well? Hello, darling. I'm so glad to see you. I hoped I might find you here.
Michael.
Are you all right, my dear?
What are you doing here, Lawrence?
Isn't it obvious? I can't stay away from my bride.
Michael,
I've been looking for you, darling. Why are you here at the police station? I certainly hope there's not a problem.
Now look, Natalie doesn't want you anywhere near her, so why don't you get out?
Sweetheart, Natalie, it's okay. You don't have to be afraid.
You should take Christian's advice, Lawrence. Save me the trouble of throwing you out of here.
Oh, isn't the police station open to all citizens?
Not if you're here harassing my niece.
No, I came here to be with my wife. I'm sure whatever she has to say, she can say in front of me. Can't you, Natalie?
yes, I can. I have to say is about this man and what he said to me.
Natalie, whatever passes between a husband and a wife is privileged. Telling others could lead to terrible misunderstandings.
Sweetheart, you're safe here. Go ahead, go ahead.
Natalie, he's threatening you, isn't he? When you kissed him, that was just to get me to back off because you were afraid, right?
Christian, I think we're all aware that you covet my wife.
Natalie, come on. I know you, and there's something really wrong here. What did he say? How's he threatening you?
He said,
Natalie, I made a vow to you.
Will you forget your vows? We want to hear what Natalie has to say.
I never break a vow. I know you'll remember that.
Ignore him. He can't hurt you. Now, please tell us.
If you leave me for Christian, I will kill him.
I made a terrible mistake about Michael.
Get you through this, okay?
Natalie, come on. Let's get out of here.
No. No. Look, I said that I made a mistake about Michael, but it's not what you think.
Then what is it?
Look, when you told me that Michael was Mitch Lawrence, I was upset.
Well, of course you were.
Yeah, but you have to understand something. Michael has changed. He's a very different man. And I never should have doubted him.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
No, he hasn't changed.
Natalie, for heaven's sakes, think of what this man did to you, to your family. It's his fault that you grew up with Roxanne.
He's making you say all this stuff. What did you do to her, man?
No, just listen to me. Michael, he's changed, and you have to give him a chance to show how much he's changed. He's not the same man that he used to be. Michael is good. He's a wonderful man. And a wonderful husband, and I love him.
This guy, come on, you're scared to death of him.
I told you the truth. Michael has changed.
Darling, I think you said all there is to say. If these people refuse to hear the truth, well, may God forgive them. Shall we?
Natalie, wait.
Viki.
Darling, I know you're well enough to know that...
My wife has spoken from her heart. Don't berate her any further. Now, I know you're displeased, and I'm sorry, but I love you.
You're not sorry. You're gloating.
You know, I'm trying to be polite here. After all, we're family now.
You want to make some phony claims about family, you go ahead, but you remember, you're at the top of my list.
Yes, you've made that abundantly clear.
I'm going to bring you down.
Commissioner, if you persist in persecuting me, I think it only fair to warn you that we will fight back. With all the resources we now have at our joint disposal.
I'm not letting this go, Natalie. We had something, you know it and I know it, and it's not something that you could just make disappear. So what happened? What did he say?
Mr. Vega, I have faced many skeptics in my time. You know what I've always noticed? It's their own insecurities that make them unable to appreciate the happiness in other people's lives.
Natalie, we love each other.
You know what? Don't talk to me about love. You went all that time claiming you were so in love with Jen, and then what? You all of a sudden decide that you're in love with me? You don't know what love is. You don't know what it is to make a real commitment. Now, I have promised my life to my husband, and that means forever.
No.
Goodbye. Cris. This is my choice. And I'm choosing to stay with Michael. And maybe one day you will understand this is better for the both of us.
I hope you will learn to accept our love, Viki. It would mean so much to Natalie to have her family's support.
Never. Well, she said she loved him. I was so stunned I didn't know what to think.
We have to step back. Okay, for now, we have to let Natalie do this her way.
Oh, come on. You don't think she loves him, do you?
No.
No, it's obvious that she's under a lot of pressure from him.
Well, then we got to do something. I mean, I know her. She's lying.
Yeah, absolutely. She's lying.
Yeah, but she's an adult. She just left here with Lawrence of her own free will.
Yeah, but can we call him in for questioning or something? At least we can get her out of the house.
That'll blow up in our faces. We can't use force right now. We just have to wait. And Lawrence, he's way too sure of himself. He's gonna crash and burn. Believe me.
But until that happens, what about Natalie?
Natalie is holding her own right now. And I think she can hang in.
Well, I mean, she seems strong, but...
Viki, it's not gonna take all that long.
Well, maybe you can wait. But I'm not going to.
Darling,
Don't start.
whose bright idea was it to have Rex tell me that Jessica was in Boston?
How did you know about that? Were you having me followed?
You and your ex-little brother better be more careful in the future. I'm sure you realize you never hear the one that hits you.
The one?
The bullet, darling. It's an old expression. You've never heard it?
No.
Oh, never mind. Let's talk about your visit to the police, shall we? Now, what were you gonna do? Tell them that I'd kill Christian if you left me? Would you think Uncle Bo would throw me in jail and stop me from keeping my vow?
I told them that I loved you.
That's not enough. Who do you think you're playing with here? I know exactly what I'm doing. Look at me! Don't you ever pull another stunt like that. Or else Christian won't be the only one who's dead.
You'll kill anyone who tries to get in your way, who tries to help me?
Consider your ex-brother lucky. I'm letting him off this time.
He only did it because I told him to.
If you ever try anything like that again, there will not be a second chance for you or anyone you love. Are we clear on that?
Yes,
You will not leave me until I say you can. Are we clear on that? Say it.
Yes, I understand. I won't leave until you say I can.
I'm gonna help Natalie. I have to.
Christian, I know you want to do something.
Legally, illegally, I'm gonna do something.
Bo, she's my child. I love her. I cannot just stand here hoping and waiting.
I want to make this clear. I strongly discourage this kind of thing, officially. But unofficially, whatever you need, you let me know.
Thank you. What can we do?
Well, I know what we can do. And we can do it tonight.